are going to see how to record a video lesson. Sometimes we may not have the option to go for a live class. In such situations, we can record a video lesson and provide it to the students. And there are many softwares available for recording our videos. And today we are going to see two such open source recording softwares which are totally free to use, and these two recording software doesn't have any editing capacity, and we are going just to record the content. And with that recording options, there are many settings and what are all the features available with these two recording options. So come on, let us see how to record a video lesson. First, we are going to see first software, which is an open broadcasting software. To install this, first we have to go to the Chrome and should install it. Now I'm opening the Chrome. Since I've already installed, it is now ready, but I'm showing you how to install this. Go to google.com, click OBS software, and go to obsproject.com, and from here you can download. If you are using Windows OS or Mac OS or Linux OS, you can download the corresponding version and you can install. You should install from obsproject.com. After installing, your software is ready. Now you can go and start recording. This is a place where you should start recording. But before that, I'll tell you what is a scene and what is a source. First, you should go to the scene and click a new scene. What is the scene that you want to have on your screen? If it is already there is a scene, if you want a second scene also, we can include. For example, in the first scene, you can include. If you don't want anything, you can. If you click minus, it will be deleted. Yes, I'm first already. There are some settings. I'm removing the settings. I'm showing you a fresh setting. This is a fresh scene. In that scene, you can add the plus button, and here you can go for all the options available. You can include audio input capture, audio output capture, browser, color source, display capture. First, I'm clicking on display capture because whatever gets displayed on the screen, I want to be recorded. So I'm clicking on a create new and display capture, and I'm clicking on OK. So this is the display and it will be recorded. This is the first source for my scene, and I'm adding another source. Here it may be an image. For example, I'm going to handle a Java class. Here I wish to have a Java image to be displayed in all the slides or in all the drop the recording. So in such a situation, I'm including an image. I'm clicking on OK, and it is asking for the property of the image, and I should browse the image. Here I am clicking on a Java image since I am going to record a lesson based on Java. I am clicking OK. Now you can decide from which part this Java should lie. So this is your screen, this is your display screen. Here where you wish this Java to be placed, either in the bottom or top or in the center or at the right, and wherever we wish we can place it. But according to a slide you can decide. Even instead of this image you can include your face. You can, if you turn on your camera, you can include your scene. And also if you click on the sources, there are many other sources. You can include video capture device, you can include any scene, you can include the game capture and media source. Any other medias can also be displayed. So I'm just showing you a sample of just an image, and you can adjust where the scene and the image have to be placed. Now I'm displaying this Java image as one part. Now I'm opening my presentation of Java and I'm start presenting. Here once before start presenting, I should click on the record option, and in the recording option there are many other basic settings. Already we have posted a video on OBS which is only for live streaming. OBS supports both live streaming and recording, and both the options are completely free. in the OBS software, Open Broadcasting software, and I need not press start streaming. I should press on start recording. And before that, let me give you a grasp of these settings options available. I'm clicking on settings. Here you need not bother about stream because we are not going to stream now. We are just going to record. Go to the output. Here you can set the output, rescale output of the video. Here, this I have selected the high quality video 1920 into 1980 resolution, which is a very high quality. If you want the data size to be very, it consume very less amount of storage, you can go for the lower versions of resolution. And rate control, bitrate, if as far as you go all the content to be less, you will be getting a low quality video of your recording. If you choose all the contents as high version, high value data, you will be getting a high quality video. So this is for recording. Here you have both the content for streaming and recording. Here you should select for the recording. Here you should give your recording path where this file should be placed, and what is the format of your recording. Either you want MP4 file or some other version, other extensions of your video, and what is your audio track, and all these settings we can place. What is the audio bitrate, etc. So the output mode, what is your output mode, simple mode or advanced mode, and based on that we can go for the settings. And audio, here you should select if you're using a headphone for recording and or speaker, or if you want to disable, if you don't want any content of audio, you can, based on that we can go for the audio settings. What is the device which you use for this audio, and what is the mode of the meter, slow, medium or fast, and that settings we can make an option in the audio. And video, here also this is the base conversion. What is base resolution is what is the resolution of your screen now what you're using. So now the screen resolution is very high, so if I select the base resolution, that resolution will be set as the output resolution. If you don't want the base resolution and you want very low resolution so that your data capacity is low, you can set based on that. If you want high resolution, you can set. And download filter is also, if you set as a bicubic, it will be very high quality of 16 samples. And if you take a less quality by linear, fastest or sharpened scaling, based on that your video quality will differ. After completing all the settings, you can click on apply and you can click on OK. Now the settings is ready. Now I'm going to give start recording. This is not start streaming, that is only for live stream. Now I'm clicking on start recording. Now the recording starts. Now I'm going to my PowerPoint presentation for my Java class, and I'm clicking on the presentation mode and I'm start recording. Now whatever I speak, it starts recording. So now the recording starts. Already it started. Now I can start speaking. So now Java is a programming language, and these are all the contents that we are going to cover. And when we consider the introduction, it is a language based on microsystems and so on. It is developed by James Gosling, and we are going to look into the introduction of Java, and there is a milestone of Java, etc., etc. And I can start speaking about history of Java, features of Java, and what are all the features and something. So I may completely record this video lesson, and then I can back to the OBS. Now here I should click on stop recording. Now the recording stops. Already we have set the recording path should be stored in a particular local disk, and I can go there. Since it is stopping, I should wait for a few seconds. Now it's ready. Now this can be collected in the video folder. Now the recording is available. We have selected as MP4. Now it is available as MP4 file. You can click on that. You can open your video content. You can share with your students, and the students will be able to view your video lesson. Now just it is about to play. It's playing, recording starts. Now I'm going to my PowerPoint presentation for my Java class and I'm clicking on the presentation mode and I'm start recording. Now whatever I speak, it starts recording. So now the recording starts. Already it started. Now I can start speaking. So now Java is a programming language, and these are all the contents that we are going to cover. And when we consider the introduction, it is a language based on microsystem. So we can find the Java image is being embedded. So the size doesn't match because it is a bigger image, but my slides are very bigger, and we can adjust according to the necessity of the content, and I should have reduced the content or I should have reduced the image size. So based on that, we can go for the settings. If you don't want, I can remove this image. If I remove that image, then it will not be included in the recording. If you want, you can include any number of scenes. I have shown you that you can include any kind of video images or normal images or video capture devices, or even you can include an other audio capture device and so on. So for that purpose, I have included that. Then you can start record and stop recording. And a very important feature of OBS, you don't have any time limit. It is totally free. You can go for any unlimited time of recording. And the next recording software which we are going to see is OBS, which is next is Bandicam. This is another recording software which is free, but you can only use up to 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you have to go for some premium version. Only then you will be able to record. Unlike OBS, you can't completely use it as a free version. So here also the same thing. You can, after installing, for installing, you should go to the bandicam.com. You can click on Bandicam. From bandicam.com, you can include the Bandicam software. This is the bandicam.com site. From downloads, you can download Bandicam and then install. After installing, you will be getting this window, and from here it is very just easy process. Here also you can go for some general settings, video settings. In general settings, you may have a scheduled recording also, and in the video you can have some resolutions of in the settings. You can go for some video and audio recording settings. Here you can go for codec H.264 or HEVC or MPEG. What is the quality you wish, that quality you can mention, and also in the audio you can mention the codec, AAC and channels and frequency, etc. So either you want AVI or MP4. Based on that you can go for your settings. And next is you can go for some mouse pointer options. In the mouse pointer, this is a place where you can add the mouse cursor effects. You can go there. You can increase the mouse colors, highlight color. What is the color you want? You can include blue or red and whatever colors we wish. And what is the opacity, level of opacity, and what is the size. You can add the mouse effect. You can go for some size 90 or 100 or whatever size. And if you want some mouse click sounds of right click, left click, all these effects we can include, and we can click OK. Now I can, after my settings are ready, I can click record. The timer gets started. This timing also we can minimize or we can increase. And after that I can open my recording starts. I can open my PowerPoint presentation. I can go in the PowerPoint presentation. So here you can go for some presentations. You can record. Now the presentation is ready. Here whatever you speak, it gets recorded. After the content is ready, after you start completing, again you can go there. Now the 40 seconds of recording is over, 42. Now I click on stop. So now the recording is okay. You can click on the open output folder to show your contents what are all been recorded. So the output folder now opens. Now what we have recorded is been opened. It is just a 42-second video clip. Immediately when you close, your recordings are ready. We can increase and my recording starts. I can open my PowerPoint presentation. I can go in the PowerPoint presentation. So here you can go for some presentations. You can record. Now the presentation is ready. Here you can find bandicam.com. So this is not here, without whatever any watermark. It's recorded. So it is not without watermark free. So it is with www.bandicam.com. So this is their content where it is being included in the video. So whatever 10 minutes video you record, you'll be getting this message so that it is recorded using this Bandicam software. So these two are the free open source video recording softwares which you can go for video creating lessons. So a 10-minute video creation lessons are not generally enough. You have to build or create based on some partitions. If you want a 40 minutes class, you have to record it 4 times using Bandicam. And if you want an unlimited time, you can take OBS recorder as totally unlimited time, and both has its own settings, its own style. And for an asynchronous mode of class communication, easily you can record it. And we'll be meeting with you with the other recording softwares in the next video. Thank you. Stay tuned.